Crazy, crazy. Yesterday we were talking about getting out of the pity party, dragging all those guests around. And then finally, sick and tired of being sick and tired showed up. It says, get your ass out of bed, Sandy. Oh, so fun. So fun. So, being a human being, not a human doing, was huge for this girl. So my 52-week, good morning, 52-week program, which was just an energy track, just a musical track every single day. And it just, my youngest son is the worst human on earth to wake up. He hates, right from early, he hated being woken up. Like kindergarten, trying to get him out of bed. I'm not kidding. Elsa, my nanny, will tell you, like it took the whole family to get that child to kindergarten. It was terrible. But I could take my computer on these 52-week musical tracks from Jared Hewitt and play them in his room, and he would wake up a much nicer human. Like, it was insane. And I would say to him, like, do you like this music? And he's like, yeah, Mom, yeah, I do, something about it. And so yeah, that's how I would wake him up for like, yeah, long time. Anyways, life is the dance of choices and consequences. As Tony Robbins said, life is the dance between what you fear most and what you want most. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Some days it's really 3 steps back. So as I opened, and I loved listening to Jared speak. So then I bought a lot more of his stuff. Good morning. I bought, so the 52 weeks of music, and it's piano music, and I love piano. It's on my bucket list to learn to play piano. And I'm like, okay, hopefully I do it. It's on my bucket list. And yeah, so all of his stuff. So he does what he calls journeys. And journeys are like, he takes like meditations and takes at one point right back to conception, which was a super cool one for me because as you know, I was the surprise child who so going back and writing the story of how I came into this world was a really fun one, and some of the healing. So much of what I learned from Jared is the answer is always energy. He's like, I don't care what the question is. The answer is energy. And it's like, oh. So when I, during this last few years of some challenging stuff for me, well, I'd be out walking and thinking about his meditations, and it's like every breath in is the planet giving us energy. It is oxygen, and then when we breathe out, we give back to the plants and flowers and trees carbon monoxide, and all of that is energy. And you think, wow, okay, and abundance. There is no shortage, right? And whenever there's a conversation about enough, it's always energy, whether it's financial enough or whether it's emotional enough or whether it's any kind of I'm not enough, it's energy. And it's like, oh, okay. So it's just a very powerful lesson to be able to stop in any circumstance, absolutely any time, to be able to stop and say, it's energy. What is the energy in this? What is it? If it's I'm not enough, or I'm nervous, or I'm, okay, where's my energy? Where is it? How am I showing up to this thing? And you watch Tony Robbins, who's absolutely off the chart with his level of energy. But, as far as he calls it, state, and it's like, walking into absolutely anything, you need to know the state, and you get to choose your state. And so he does all these crazy things and cold plunges in the morning and stuff to train his body and because absolutely believing that you know, our bodies are just a vessel. They're just how we move, but really the essence of us is energy and spirit, right? And not to get all voodoo-y on you, but it's very. So when we look around, and when you spend a little bit of time in this space where you actually realize that everything is energy, everything is from this Mother Earth, everything. And we get, you remember in our 100 ways in 100 days, when the goldfish and the guppy, it really, you know, in the ocean, the average lifespan is 2 days. And it's just one massive flow of energy. It is the feeder fish feed the, you know, up into the big sharks and whales, etc. And it's as soon as we name that guppy Ralph that it becomes important and separate from absolutely every other fish or cell on this planet. And when we get so complicated, so it's just a really interesting, for me, the concept of how we complicate things, how we like, for me, going through bankruptcy, how important did I make my social status or my, you know, my community, whatever, reputation, I have no idea, right? And it's like, you know, that, who are you? What do we call you now? Said that whole thing. And it's like, you know, I used to say, real estate isn't what I do, real estate is who I am. And then it became, when I lost my office and I took a year off, that's when I got to rediscover real estate's not who I am. Real estate is what I do. And you know, I believe I do it well. I believe I do it as well as any other person I've ever met, because when I show up to be the best that I could possibly be and to give the most of me that I could possibly give to my clients, because I so deeply appreciate them. And I don't take that honor of being their agent lightly. I really don't. So it's very interesting how he goes into vibration. So I invite you, like the miracles all around us today, just please do yourself a favor and open your eyes and see the miracles everywhere. Because there's not, like, I have come to just this incredible place where when I see a bird outside my window, it's God, it's the world, it's the universe, it is every bit, every being is part of it. And I just have this totally different, nothing is annoying, nothing. Like, it is just, you know, there's enlightened and then there's not enlightened, and that's just what there is, walking around, people that are so absorbed in themselves and they're frustrated and they're angry. Those, like, I just feel sorry for them, honestly. That's all I just like, that's gotta suck. so oh my gosh, so there are literally miracles in every second. I totally went off, but you know, the atmospheric layer, the gravity, the pull, the magnetism of the core of the planet Earth, and how, you know, we all walk through. And when you really step back out of the importance of your own day today and your own, you know, month, this month, week, year, and you go, holy heck, how incredible, how absolutely massively incredible. And just stay in that place of gratitude to get to be a part of this whole system. And it's the whole ecosystem, right? So Jared speaks to many miracles, then he speaks to abundance and air. And when you realize there is always enough. When you see water, when you see a river, you cannot stop it. It is flow and it is energy. It is not possible to stop it, right? You can harness some of that energy, i.e. the dams, etc., and then move it around and create different things. So the gifts of the planets, the carbon, I just went off on a major, but I do want to share one more thing with you before I let you go today, my friend. And that is one more magnificent Marie share that I don't know why these are pouring. Like, Marie, you send me these beautiful things. Good morning, Ontario. I love you. All these just fabulous. And so when you guys come across something and you think of me, please do send it. Like the George Carlin thing that my Uncle Bruce sent me, and these things, Marie, that you send me, and I just love them. And I, absorb them for a while, and then I share them and try to share some of what they mean to me. So thought-provoking and oh so true. Barely the day has started and it's already 6 in the evening. Barely arrived on Monday and it's already Friday. Isn't this a great day to read this? The month is half over and the year is half over. Already 40, 50, 60 years of our lives have passed. We realize that we lost our parents, friends, and we realize it's too late to go back. So let's try, despite everything, to enjoy the remaining time. Let's keep looking for activities that we like. Let's put some color in our gray. This is why I was like, oh my goodness. This is, oh yeah, serendipity and grace. Let's smile at the little things in life that put balm in our hearts. And despite everything, we must continue to enjoy with serenity this time we have left. Let's try to eliminate the afters. I'm doing it after. I'll say it after. I'll think about it after. We leave everything for later, like after is ours. What we don't understand is that afterwards, the coffee gets cold. Afterwards, priorities change. Afterwards, the term is broken. Afterwards, health passes. Afterwards, the kids grow up. Afterwards, parents get old. Afterwards, promises are forgotten. Afterwards, the day becomes the night. Afterwards, life ends, and then it's too late. So let's leave nothing for later, because we still will be waiting to see you later. We will lose the best moments, the best experiences, the best friends, and the best family. The day is today. The moment is now. We are no longer at the age where we can afford to postpone what needs to be done right away. I love you. So much, so incredibly, ridiculously much. So please go live your freaking best self today and see the awes and the wonders of the world, the miracles. Dream, when do we stop dreaming, right? And just go kick some proverbial butt, would ya? Mwah! Unapologetically, authentically, you. I love you.